Guys, you know what else is a good opening? Fucking Full Metal Brotherhood.
I like how we're not starting, even though we said we were gonna.
I'm ready.
Well,
I'm
I was
ready.
just letting
Are
y'all
you?
chat. Yeah,
I'm ready.
you
Are
ready?
you?
I'm ready.
How's
are
it going,
you ready?
gamers? This is a fucking podcast.
Oh wait, it's spam. We're good. We're good.
What? Did the phone ring?
Yes, the phone rang. 8:13. As soon as you said "Welcome, gamers," I heard and I screamed at the top of my lungs.
Anyway, are y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Y'all ready
I've
for
been
this?
ready.
We're ready. That's not gonna happen.
How's it going, gamers? This is the Funky Anime Podcast. I'm your warrior leader for this episode, at least, Garbalax. Joining me are my gamer pals, Chuck and Pino. Pino is our tanky paladin. Please introduce yourself.
Hello. Wait, no, that's the main character's voice. Hello, my name is Pino. I am the paladin. Even though I prefer a tankier class, I am now wielding an axe, and I am opening my bottle of spam.
None of those
Ow, I cut my
things.
finger.
What does any of that have to do with me? Why do you have an axe?
Don't
You should be
paladins use
healer.
that? What? I thought paladins had swords.
Fuck it. I don't know.
I'm talking about the Fire Emblem Paladin. I didn't know where you were at. Let's start that again.
Fucking-
Hi, I'm the Paladin. Here's my magical wand. Woo.
Hey, Chuck. You're our fearless sorcerer.
What?
Do you have more?
It's me.
I'm
comedic
I'm
relief
trying to.
character.
The
Yeah.
what?
What?
You're the what character?
Oh, who?
Are you Mickey Mouse?
Yay!
It's Mickey.
Dude,
Make some brooms dance, boy.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe we
I'm
accidentally
really-
made Kingdom Hearts. What in the fuck has happened to this episode already? We watched Overlord. It was okay.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's the end of the
You can tell.
episode.
So be sure to, if you hate this, to email us at funkyanimepodcast@gmail.com. Follow us on social media or whatever the fuck. There's Patreon. Give us money, please. So
If you wanna hear
first
more.
impressions-
Patreon.com/3Weebros.
What's that?
What?
Huh?
Who? Anyway, so what were your guys' first impressions here of this show? Had you seen it before? Did you know about it? What?
Chuck, you can start.
No.
Okay. Well, as for me, I have only seen it talked about in other Discords or other Reddits, and they're like, "Yeah, it's pretty good." When I saw like images, I'm like, that doesn't seem like for me. Then I saw Albedo, and I was like, maybe this is for me. But I never acted upon it. And then here we are. You recommended it, and well, I mean, it's a show.
You say
It
that
is
I
a show.
recommended it, but does putting it on the list count as a recommendation?
I call that as a forceful recommendation. I call it. There was no consent here.
That works.
Because consent's a very important part.
Yeah, especially when sharing anime. Please share anime responsibly.
Make sure to wear a condom.
And if it's One Piece, get ready for a long ride.
Yippee!
Well, do you have anything else, Pino?
I'll be. Hold on, I'll just answer it now. Hello?
No, we're if it's not funny, then we'll cut it.
No, that's very funny.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll be right there. Oh, wait, bye. I'll be right back.
You want to just pause and wait?
No, keep it running.
Keep going?
Keep it running. Keep it
All right,
running.
well, what were your first impressions or your history
No,
with the show?
I just said keep it running as in don't pause the episode. Just don't pause the recording.
I thought you meant keep running. I still have the treadmill on.
Dude, I told you to catch your refrigerator before you get on the treadmill.
Shut the
Big
fuck.
dummy. No. My name's Mario. Mario.
I like to
Mario.
jump. Rougher
Mario.
than Mario.
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 It's a me.
Mario.
It's a me.
Mario.
Spaghetti.
Mario.
I like to eat.
Mario.
I beat Peach.
Mario.
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 Jumpman.
Mario.
He is a Mario man.
Mario.
He jumps really high. He gets lots of coins.
Mario.
He gets all the bitches. He
Mario.
really is Mario.
Mario.
Luigi.
Mario.
Luigi.
Mario.
Wario.
Mario.
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 Jumpman.
Mario.
Jump guy.
Mario.
He's really super.
Mario.
He's the really jump guy.
Mario.
He eat a mushroom.
Mario.
Mushrooms, drugs.
Mario.
Mario eat drugs. Haha, funny.
Mario.
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 Jumpman.
Mario.
He is a really jumpy guy.
Mario.
He has a hat.
Mario.
His hat is sentient.
Mario.
His hat has feelings.
Mario.
His hat is sad.
Mario.
Mario's clad.
Mario.
Mario stomp on the hat.
Mario.
Hat go ow.
Mario.
Mario goes
Mario.
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 I'm out of content.
Mario. Mario.
Mario.
Mario.
Mario.
Mario.
Mario.
As you can see,
Mario.
such unfortunate times we live in.
Mario.
Mamma mia.
That's exactly how I felt.
Whoa.
Thought I was seeing double. Who shared this image with you?
Zer.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I saw this on my screen and I saw a notification from Zur. I'm like, what is this? It's the same freaking image.
Wait.
Mario.
All right, we can continue.
Where the fuck were we?
We were doing our experiences and it was Chuck's turn.
Okay.
Mario.
Let us continue.
And that's all I thought about that show. Your turn, Chuck.
I've never seen it.
Oh.
Never even heard of it?
I've heard of it, and then I just said I don't want to watch it. So
You
I
never
didn't.
even watched the OP?
No,
Not even the once?
not even the once.
Wow.
Because it was never on any of like the this is good OP list.
Not the
So
once,
dang.
not the twices, and not the thrices.
Not ever, dude. I'm
Wow.
gonna buy video games.
Not here nor there. No Overlord anywhere.
Guys,
I-
ain't no Overlord.
I'd seen a couple scenes here and there. This is the first time I've actually watched it all the way through. But I saw the scene where he didn't have to... Shoutier doesn't attack yet. And so he's like, oh, I could just cast a bunch of buffs. And I saw that scene because that one's pretty funny. But that was it. I don't even think I saw the OP either. But anyway, let's jump into the presentation. It was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was Madhouse. So,
It's a shame,
surprisingly, it
though.
was Madhouse.
Yeah, right.
With rompers like what's a good romper from Madhouse?
No Game, No Life.
And
Literally any other thing.
One Punch Man season one.
I'll list. a
Death
couple.
Note.
Death Note. One Punch Man. No Game, No Life. Hunter x Hunter 2011.
Death
High
Parade.
School of the Dead. Death Parade. Black
Hellsing.
Lagoon.
oh shoot, really?
Trigun.
Wolf Children, Trigun, No Game No Life Zero, Hajime no Ippo, Cardcaptor Sakura. There's a lot of better shows you could watch from this. Bet.
Unless you're just really itching for
Another
more
isekai, right?
Oh
Yeah.
my god. The fact that it was an isekai killed me on the inside.
Oh, no, yeah, absolutely. That was one of its biggest downfalls. Pino and I talked about it earlier.
If this was just straight fantasy, it probably would have been a better show.
I would
Well,
agree.
I don't know. Because...
I get that they brought it all together.
Yeah, but I also agree that they didn't do anything with it from episodes 3 to 10. They did jack shit.
Yeah. We
with
can
that
get
whole
into it a
concept.
little later, but
We will. But presentation was okay.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
fine.
we have high expectations for Madhouse, and
I have high expectations for any anime that people say is really good.
and I've been told up the wazoo that this was so good, bro. No.
It was,
No, it's not.
wasn't.
good. No, I mean it was pretty good.
Yeah.
It wasn't offensive to my existence.
Not really.
It did not make me want
The
to throw up.
skeletons were a little bit offensive.
I was offended.
Yeah, the skeletons I was maybe not very happy with,
If you don't know,
especially
this,
the horses.
this was
Oh,
in
go ahead.
3. There was the skeletons we're mentioning were in 3D most of the time, so that was
That's
always
a whole more D than we're used to.
Yeah, and you know how we feel about 3D. We've had it in a couple of our series before. We've had it in Oh my god, I'm having flashbacks. We've had it in Ken No Friends. We've had it in where else have we had it in? In Haikyuu, but that was actually they
Haikyuu,
did
but
it
that
real
was a
good.
Ball. They did it good.
That was ball.
Yeah.
That was ball because ball is life.
Ball is life, fam.
But yeah, it. I remember us mentioning we're like, yeah, it usually works on things that aren't living, and apparently it doesn't work even on skeletons. So
Well, they also
Well,
did
they
it on
were,
horses. They used it on
they
Eins
used it
as
on
well.
a lot of garbage shit.
Yeah, sometimes the really big fight.
they used it
scenes,
on
they would-
those like angel things, like the robot things that were in like episode 3 or 4.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
random mechas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when it turned into a fucking Gundam series for an episode.
Yeah,
My
that was
fantasy
odd.
world with robots.
That also didn't make any sense in the story, but you know.
Don't worry, we'll just
that's-
call them angels. Don't worry. Shh, no one will know.
This is a disappointing show.
But
I mean, it's. I guess that we just had our expectations too high. and
I didn't
it's
have
probably
any
our own
expectations.
faults.
I had
No?
I had nothing. I just went in. I'm like, it's Overlord. Okay, let's go. I know. I heard people say it was good. I've heard other people say the latter, and I was just like, you know what? Let's see.
I've heard people say One Piece is good too.
Yeah, but it's trash. Let's all
Well-
agree. Me, the biggest Naruto lover here, will tell you One Piece is trash.
Since when were you the biggest Nart lover?
Ever since
More like
Nart
fart lover, am I right? Pow!
I was gonna say that Nart lover sounds like a slur of some kind.
I think fart lover was better.
Can I make fart signals now? Is that
Yeah.
better? Can I
Yeah, absolutely.
Call my
Nothing
people.
was stopping you. The 3D was actually done by an in-house part of Madhouse too, which
Oh.
was
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
not
it's-
looking good
it's
at
a-
this track record right there.
Well, it's called Mad. They call it Madbox, and it's just like a subsidiary of Madhouse.
Huh.
well. The thing is, there's a lot of shortcuts in this show, right? And I found it particularly humoring that Eins is one creation that you really got to see. Pandora's actor, he also doesn't have a visible face that moves at all,
Yeah,
and that seems like
No,
a
but-
really lazy move.
but
What?
the thing is with Pandora's actor, it worked. Like it didn't.
He
to
was
me
the
at least-
comedic. He was the
Yeah,
comedic.
to me
thing.
at least, I wasn't like, oh, that's a shortcut or whatever. I was like, that's fine.
I
That
was
works.
offended because he was introduced so late when we all saw
Yeah.
everybody else bow down to him. It's like,
Yeah.
call everybody who's important. This guy's important too. But no, he's not in the first episode or the second or the third. But the seventh or
fourth.
eighth, yeah, he's there. He's right there.
I don't know. That didn't bug me as much.
He fucking SpongeBobbed himself. See, and I'm right there. That's me.
Look, Momon, right there. There I am.
That's me.
Oh my god. We're getting ahead of ourselves. What were we talking about, Garb?
Fuck. I mean, do we ever pay attention
Yes.
to like order?
Yeah.
No, not on my episodes.
You're
I'm
right.
Okay.
Crazy man.
Don't hit me.
I mean, I I had a little bit more to go on there, and it was just that seeing a main character whose face doesn't move at all, it's less jarring when he's in the armor outfit, but even then, it's still, you never see his face move.
There was one point where his jaw dropped, and I laughed. That was one point where I was just, it was good. That was the one joke that I was like,
well, in the OP, you can see him laughing, and his jaw moves. So, speaking of the OP, the song was good. Chuck, do you want to talk about the rest of the OP?
It was disappointing. Like, the song
I'm gonna
was
watch
good,
it real quick.
And
what is it called? It's called
It's called Clatonia by OXT
Castlevania?
by Mayasha Oishi. Oishi and Tom Hack. And I don't know, man. Like, there's a lot of missed potential with this opening.
Yeah.
Because the majority of it is literally PNGs of the character with a blank, or with like a color, like shadow, and that's it.
And it works in shows like Durarara because they show them in the scene and then they take them out and isolate them to really emphasize the character. Yeah. But in this, it's just the picture. It doesn't have...
And then, after they're like, okay, we're done with the shadows, then they just show Momo Ganana walking in front of like a scroll that just has pictures.
And then he'd laugh.
And then you laugh, and I laugh because I'm like, wow, I can't wait for this to be a bad show.
Can I tell you a real thing?
Absolutely.
I was so I started this show like before we even announced it. I think I saw it before we recorded a silent voice.
A silent light?
Yeah. You know, light is really loud. Have you ever looked at the sun? Do you want to know why your eyes burn? It's because it's loud. It's freaking loud, dude.
I'm gonna turn on my light.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna hear how loud
Don't do it. Don't
it's
look
really
at
loud
it.
for your eyes.
Make sure you put on your glasses, though. If not, you can't hear.
Flick. Flick. Okay, that was way, way too loud.
Yeah,
I didn't like
turn
that.
it down. That's why we dim lights here. Shoutouts to
I
dimming
don't
lights.
got no dimmer. Yeah, shoutouts to dimming lights, honestly. The real OG.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Back to my real thing, because I never actually finished, nerd.
Wait a second.
Soon as I saw that opening, I was like, okay, the songs were all good, and then the whole Overlord title showed up. I was like, okay, and then a split second later, those 3D freaking skeletons are walking in the background,
dude.
and I was my whole outlook for the show went south. I was like, oh, it's one of these shows. Mm-hmm. You're gonna push some cool stuff on me, but I ain't gonna buy it because there's probably gonna be nice, pretty stuff to look at, but it's not going to be cohesive. I didn't even get the first part.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's why I skipped it after like 2 episodes.
Like, and there's like, you know, clips of well animated parts, but like it's overshadowed because they start off like weekly, and I'm like, fine, fucking whatever. I was just disappointed. Anyway. That's fine. Whatever. Who cares? It's stinky.
That was the opening.
Yeah. You want to talk about the ending now?
Sure.
Ending was even worse.
What's it called?
It's called LLL by Myth and Royd.
Dude, that's my favorite Death Note character.
3 times.
Yeah, both.
Triple whammy.
Erase
good.
N.
I really like this song. The song's
I like
really
both
good.
the songs a lot, actually.
But
I like this last one better.
Yeah, I like this song better. But it's a bunch of fucking PNGs again.
Yeah.
Like,
it
what the
spends
fuck, guys?
how long scrolling down on one scantily clad image?
God.
You know, it's good art.
Hey, it's me, Mikado. I heard you were talking about my ending again. Oh, wait, no, this isn't mine.
Well, Mikado, the thing is, yours is better, I'd say.
What?
Which is, I know, very rare.
Thank you, Mr. Chuck. Thank you.
Moment. Yeah, okay. You better go back to not Akibara.
Ikebukuro?
Ikebukuro, yeah. Go
That's
take
the
your
one.
van back. That's it.
I don't drive, but okay, bye.
Bye.
But let's hope he doesn't get in an accident.
Like, I don't know. These are, like, good, like, well-drawn...
Oh, yeah, they're beautiful.
Like, pictures. But they're pictures still. And it's the same character, too. That's one of the things that, like, gets me. Like,
I beg to
that's
differ.
why
I love
say,
Albedo. Well, for reasons.
Well, yeah, Albedo's good, but, like, the thing is, even with like Durarara's opening, you see all the characters,
Yeah.
and there's little character like interactions you can see even in the picture.
I think
And
it
then
also
this is
thematically
literally
fits
just
with
picture-
Durarara
Yeah.
since it has the like even if it was just a black line tying everybody together, this one is like, hey, remember the show about an overlord? No, you remember.
No, you remember
Albedo.
this. Yeah, you remember her, and that's it.
That's it, because she is apparently best girl. That's what I was told. And I don't.
She's
I don't
pretty
know.
good.
She's funny, but I don't know, man.
I funny.
Excuse me. What did you say?
Guys, check out my post on iFunny.
There shall be no eye funny here.
Guys,
This podcast was not sponsored by iFunny.
guys, I wish this podcast was sponsored by iPhone.
Oh my god! Just imagine.
That would be the best thing that could ever happen.
Can we
to this
put
podcast.
an iFunny logo in one of our?
We put the watermark at the bottom of one of our.
It says iFunky.
We'll have to remember to do that for the thumbnail.
Someone write that down because I'm not going to remember.
I'm not gonna remember either. We'll see what happens.
Funky.
iFunky. We need to find the font, the color, everything.
Oh, you mean Comic Sans?
Yeah, and then we had, I don't know if they have a face at the end of theirs, but we got to put this one at the end. This one right here. The weary face.
The pensive one?
No, it's weary.
Oh, the weary one.
No, that's weird. Yeah. That one's one
I'm
of the
weary,
best.
dude.
Top 10 best emoji.
Guys, we just changed our name to the iFunky Podcast.
Guys, welcome to the iFunky podcast.
Y'all want to talk about that score real quick?
It was pretty good.
Y'all like operatic rock?
I do. I very much enjoyed any of the times that popped up. I was like, heck yeah.
The thing is, I don't remember them. I just remember like the vibes of them, but I
I
don't
remember,
remember
like, two.
them.
I remember when they goes, and then he goes, oh. That's all I remember.
Man,
And I like when they
that
go,
was a great song.
that was good. And they go, oh, like that. That was good.
Burninating the countryside. Burninating all the peasants. Trogdor was a man. So maybe.
Guys, can we talk about Toronto?
Dude, when are we, okay, for real, when are we watching
Homestar
fucking, what's the name of that shit?
Homestar Runner.
Homestar Runner, thank you.
I said it 3 times, and you're like,
No,
It escapes me.
I escaped
Man.
you.
Homestar Runner is really good. Anyway, are we moving on to the plot?
I guess. What were we talking about before?
We were going on about the ED, the OP, and the score. So
Again, the music
It's
was
gonna-
fine. It's just nothing you remember.
This is going to be the quickest episode we've ever done.
Guys, 30 minutes. Here we go, baby.
It is choo choo.
world record pace, guys.
Oh,
Keep it up.
We didn't. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the music was good. Did you have anything else, Pino?
No, it's good, but I don't remember anything.
Yeah. Oh God,
Oh,
Pino, are you okay?
What do you? I'm fine.
Your microphone just.
Oh,
shit the
it
bed.
was. He was
That's all
zapped,
good.
dude.
I heard the TV bid somewhere else, but I didn't think that would affect me.
I turned on the TV.
It is me, Heinz Old Gold, on your television.
I can't believe he's haunting this podcast.
Oh.
Why'd you do that, Heinz?
Sorry,
Heinz Sama.
Because I miss my friends.
Well, maybe
I'm
you suck-
looking for my friends.
Oh my God, he's really just red crested ibis, huh?
He was red Christed Ibis this entire time.
I can't believe it.
But we'll tell you why while we talk about the plot. Nice segue, right?
Wow. So it starts out. He's like a bug tester or a moderator, right?
No, he's just playing a
No,
game.
he's just a player.
He was playing.
okay.
What was the game called? It was
It was a mom.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he like had something to do with development because he had tools.
No, he didn't.
It was just a mod.
No, he just played a lot.
Yeah. he's a gamer like us. Isn't that epic? Come on.
What an absolute professional.
So it started.
Anyway.
It started. What game was it called? I don't remember, but it was closing down, right?
Yeah, it was the
There
last
we
day
go.
before the server
servers.
shut down.
How much dedicated WAM should I have on my Yggdrasil server?
How much dedicated to Wham?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
How much dedicated WAM do we need for my MMO?
They keep asking me this question. I'm shutting this game down tomorrow.
That's the sound of the server shutting down. Everyone
That's
knows
the sound
it's
of this
that.
podcast shutting down.
that's the sound of our brain shutting down as soon as we start recording.
Yeah, you
can't
press
believe-
you press go on the freaking dumb thing, and then you're
This is
like,
the last episode of the podcast.
I can't believe I'm going to shut down the servers for the podcast tomorrow.
Anyway, we watched Overlord, and
He was real bummed out about the game shutting down. Everybody else seemed like they
Yeah.
were fine. They were like, "Yep, see, I guess I'll see you IRL maybe."
well, because they're like, that's just how it be.
I don't
dude,
know.
it's like when Club Penguin shut down.
I personally couldn't relate
Dude,
to
I
any
played
of that.
Club Penguin. I did. Well, I didn't relate to the shutting down part. I related to like no one's here anymore.
yeah.
That was my
'Cause,
folly.
like-
I've only exclusively had played single player games for most of my life until recently, where I'm like, ooh, other people exist. So like I couldn't relate, but I get people who do relate and whatnot.
Well, you
Who
played a
can
bit of
relate?
Final Fantasy
Yeah.
14, right, Chuck?
Yeah, but like no, really, the one that I did, like way back in the day, I had a lot of like early Minecraft, like 2011, 2012 shit, and like even before that, we joke about iFunny, but I was actually in an iFunny clan when iFunny was starting
shoot.
out. Yeah,
What?
yeah,
Hidden
Please
lore.
elaborate.
it was. So this is like the nerdiest shit. It's so
That's why I gotta
stupid.
know.
So, this was essentially a group of people that I don't even know how it was started or like people got in, but I just saw someone like, hey, want to join this thing? And it was themed around Attack on Titan. But in Attack on Titan, there's three different like ranks or some shit, and then there's three different groups within the clan.
So like a gotcha?
No,
Oh.
not like a gotcha.
Okay.
But it was long story short. There's a lot of people that I met on there. Some people that like I still follow and like sometimes occasionally talk to.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's other people that I haven't like talked to in years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man. Is Minecraft an MMO? Can we
Yeah,
say that big servers like 2B2T
Yeah,
is an MMO?
Minecraft, guys. Minecraft is an MMO, and in this essay, I will say,
That's actually what one of the M's stands for.
yeah,
It's a little known fact.
Minecraft.
Our craft.
Oh,
I
know. the real Minecraft was the friends we made along the way.
Ooh.
What do you do in Minecraft? You mine and you craft.
Wow.
Craft of craft mac and cheese.
Jerry, it's right in the name. Minecraft.
But all these other games, you don't actually do any crafting. You don't craft war in World of Warcraft.
You don't Undertale? There's no tails. Did I?
Hey, Jerry, come play Final Fantasy 14 with me. They released the Shadowbringers update.
Oh, but I don't want to pay for a subscription.
No, it's free until you get to level 35.
Come
on.
He's playing Apex with me. Right, Jerry?
Ew.
Oh, hold on, I'm headshotting some noobs, Kramer.
I'm Elaine.
No, stop it. You don't shoot headshots in Final Fantasy 14.
I'm Elaine.
You go to trees and you chop them.
I'm
Huh?
Elaine.
Oh.
You go
That's
to trees
a-
and you chop them.
Yeah? Wait, that's Minecraft.
No!
And I'm Elaine playing Terraria.
Well, Gamer Seinfeld, that may be the best bit we ever have and ever will do.
That was probably the worst bit we've ever had.
But you know what's not worse than this bit? The plot of this anime. Which we still haven't gotten to.
So from episodes 3
We didn't even tell. We didn't,
to 9.
Shut up. We Wait, we didn't even
Nothing
talk
happens.
We didn't even
I
explain
actually-
the fact that when the game shut down, he got stuck in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
and that's why
happens.
it's isekai,
And
blah,
I-
blah, blah, whatever.
And I was disappointed at that point as well.
Yeah.
As soon as I found out it was an isekai, I just...
He was definitely a developer. I don't know what you guys are talking about. He was not just a player because he was able
was
to
a player.
modify
No,
Albedo's
no,
code.
he was just a.
This man was a player.
He's just a player, you fool.
He just accessed the character edit tool and then just wrote down
did.
that Albedo had a thing for him. You know,
Yeah,
she
he
likes
did.
to bone.
I
Yeah.
don't know. That's confusing, but whatever. So yeah, and that's speaking of Albedo, that's his sort of companion throughout the whole show.
Companion.
For like the first
And-
3 and the last 3
And then they fuck off to a town for half the series.
with another black-haired girl who I forget her name.
she
and
was
there's
a
a-
battle mate or whatever.
Then there's a guy
There's
who's
a
a
couple
girl,
episodes where
and then
what?
there's a guy who's a girl. There's a guy whose eye only shows up when wind like
I hate that
brushes.
guy.
I hate his hair. That's what I hate the
yeah,
most.
me too.
I
And
hate me, dude.
it's such a weird kind of thing. You start out the show, and his goal at the beginning is like, I want to find if anyone else is stuck in this world with me. Right? Is that right? And then
Yeah.
cut to the like 2 episodes later, I'm going to join a guild.
I
Okay.
want treasure. Yeah.
Okay.
you know.
I need information, but I'm joining this guild because yes.
I'm
And-
interested in this.
Well, the thing
Thank
is,
you.
well,
Sorry, I had to.
you're a dirt level quester, and this is for a diamond level quester.
You have to pay to play, my friend.
But I haven't.
Give
I haven't
me your
even found
money,
any
and
iron.
maybe you can get to an iron. I don't know. I don't make these rules. I just get the money from the rules.
But essentially, it's just a strange little like. You ever go to the skate park and you see the little skate park ramp stuff? You know how
Yeah.
like you start at the top and then you slide down and you
Yeah.
go all the way to the, that's how it felt. And Chuck made a wonderful graph about
Oh, yeah.
about how this show
I'll post
really
it on
is.
Twitter. I'll post it on Twitter.
Yeah, as
Yeah,
soon as
it's an inverse bell curve almost.
oh yeah.
No,
It's,
no, inverse bell curves aren't flat in the middle.
Okay, good point. I don't know how to describe it.
in this case flat
it
really
goes
is
from
justice.
up to flat and then up again.
Yeah,
You'll look.
It
Just
for-
look on the Twitter. Just find it on the Twitter.
What were
So-
you doing on Twitter?
Well, I was
I-
looking for the Funky Anime podcast.
Yeah.
And I typed in fab,
Okay. Oh, what
and
happened?
then I downloaded. I was downloading something.
Okay, but why were
and-
your pants down?
No, when I was getting up, they fell off.
Okay, but what is this Albedo on your screen?
This is just the ED for
Garbalax liked
Overlord.
it. Garbalax liked it, and it popped up on my feed.
Okay,
I got too real.
understandable, son. Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Anyway, Chuck's graph doesn't show the rise in quality again until episode 11, where then it starts to go up.
Well, because they.
But episode
that-
8 was where I kind of was like, ooh, this is interesting again.
Well, because once they realized that, oh wait, maybe we shouldn't just focus on going to a guild. Maybe that would be smart, and we just wouldn't do that. And
They just kind of skip over it.
well, yeah, because fucking we don't go to an isekai with an overpowered protagonist who already has a castle and has money to go to a guild. We
well,
don't
let me defend
want
that part there.
No, we don't.
I can defend that mostly because they mention in the show that their money is useless in that world, and so they go in.
Melt it down to gold bars.
No, but
gold
they-
still holds its value.
But they still need that money because the quote-unquote game of Yggdrasil that they had still needed that money, as you saw at the end of the season, to revive Skabadoobadaba lady, whatever her name was.
That's
But-
a good point.
But
I'll defend a bad
The main-
show only
no,
only if it needs to be defended.
the main reason that they did that was to get information. You don't need to send this overpowered character to get information. You could send anyone.
The characters
You could
even
send-
acknowledge that.
Don't. Why is he out there when not us?
It's like, yes.
Yeah.
Why are you in
Yes.
here while he's out there?
one of the things
when
that,
he's in here, but we're out there.
But my lord is out there, and we're in here,
and
then
Yggdrasil's in there.
and there's
and-
the
and-
hamster.
and and I'm the sheriff. Where's the hamster?
So one of the things that bugged me a lot was that, like you said, so Konosuba is all about going from the bottom to the top, right?
Well,
I disagree.
Konosuba's going from the bottom and slightly going a little bit higher.
Okay, that's fair. But in Overlord, they had the opportunity to just go at the top and then him just be cool and overpowered. But instead, they went straight to the typical thing.
They
to do.
side graded.
So it just, I don't. It seems like there wasn't a lot of focus for the first.
That word is what I agree with you.
Focus?
There's not a lot of focus.
Yeah, well, there weren't until they did focus, and then it got good. But then the first season was over.
Yeah, that was the show.
Yeah, and
Like,
then they're like, oh,
what? That was
Yeah.
12 episodes.
Yeah.
it was
So
13, but regardless,
yeah, Shaltir gets possessed, and
that was
then
fun.
Ainz is like, "Oh shit, I gotta fight her. I gotta do it 1-on-1." And he was like, "Albedo, you can't come with me, dude, because I can't tell you why. Because it'll have to be revealed to the viewer during the fight." And that's exactly what they did. And it was because she has a staff that'll absorb HP whenever she deals damage. And she ended up using that in some pretty cool ways in the fight. It was a really cool fight.
Oh, yeah, the
and
fight was
that's
fun.
whenever Chuck's chart.
That's when my
started to
graph
rise
went
again.
up.
That's it, indeed. I was interested in episode 8 because that was when the fight with Clementine was, and I really enjoyed that fight.
Dude, I love
Oh, dude.
oranges.
Nobody better lay a finger on my Clementine.
On my Clementine.
She's a cutie. I like her.
Thank you.
Oh, the
But-
blonde-haired girl who was like,
I'm better than you.
Yeah, with the big old smile.
yeah, big old smile. All those big
Who
old
licks her
smiles.
sword.
Yeah.
Who's Clementine?
The one with the big old smile.
The killer.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's a dumb character.
when she goes on the sword.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I
to be
agree.
fair-
She's a dumb character because they
Yeah,
served no entire.
she was
purpose.
underutilized, dude.
There was no purpose for them being there other than,
Yeah,
hey,
there's-
this is your
it-
little subplot.
Yeah, exactly. It was just there was nothing to push for the story, and I know that I love some filler, but that's not good filler.
That's canon
Good
filler.
Yeah, no. Filler can still be canon and be good. Like,
Yeah.
I want something that will grow the characters. This did not grow the character at all. If you removed it, there would be nothing different. You would literally just have to say, oh, instead of saying, oh, we beat all the undead or whatever, just say, oh, he beat the ogres, and that's it. Nothing would change. It doesn't matter. It means nothing to have this section in besides having a reason why the people and like the party when they were fighting the ogres were to die. So like I don't know, it's stinky.
I kind of
It-
want to.
It's angry.
When I think of this show, I feel like I split it in 3 parts, or I guess technically 3 acts. The first 3 episodes, you get the introduction right to everybody. You get an introduction to Momon, Ainz, Ul, Gol, whatever
Yeah.
his name is. You get his real side, then you get his acting side, then you get his interactions with his peeps, like those 2 little twins, and
Yeah.
all his like commanders. I'm like,
Which
okay,
is fun.
this direction, I like where this is going. Y'all are repledging your loyalty. Y'all going to take over the world. Good.
It had
I thought-
really good pacing for those episodes.
Yeah, and I was
too.
like, okay, I'm in. And then afterwards, it's like, okay, forget they exist. They're not here right now. This other maid lady who showed up once, come with me.
Yeah.
We're going on an adventure. And then
Yeah.
the second part
And then I
happened.
said, "This is stupid."
Yeah, and
This
I
is
was
the
like-
dumbest shit.
I was like, what is the importance of this? You're trying to take over the world, but yes, I get you need
You're
information. And in that entire section, like, there's not a lot of his like inner self talking. Like,
Yeah.
and it's just him as the demon lord. I'm like, where aren't
That's
you?
where some of the best jokes come from too. Is his inner dialogue.
Yeah, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, where is this? Where was the focus that you had in those first 3 episodes? Him trying to
I-
be a good leader to his people while also trying to, be himself in a sort of way. And then there, it's like, I am.
I feel
strong.
like the writer forgot that there was an inner voice for like that middle section.
Yeah,
Baby.
and like and again, that whole section would have been fine, but he didn't learn. Like if there was growth, like Chuck said, he didn't learn a thing. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
you think I'm here to avenge my friends? I didn't even know him. I only met him for a day. We totally didn't share
Yeah.
a cool moment together. Yeah, and you think I'll use their sword to stab you with it, but no, because I'm not that person. I'm like, oh yeah, what's the point?
Yeah, there was
let him
no
do it.
growth. There wasn't any plot relevance or growth in the
Yeah.
middle of that. Like they said, oh, we'll get money from it and we'll get information. There's no information. There's nothing. No information happening.
The one
thing that happened was that the pharmacy person went to the town. That was the only thing that changed.
No, and
They could have easily done that in a billion different ways. They could have just made the pharmacist stay in the town to begin with. I don't.
Let's leave the town to come back to the town to die.
Oh my god, dude!
The only thing they left with was the hamster in that entire thing, and that's
hamster's
literally
very
the
important.
only thing.
I love the hamster.
As if that
Hamster's
hamster
great.
were not there, I don't know if
I'd scream.
I don't know if I'd like that section at all.
Yeah.
Like,
Hamster's
and even
great.
then, when he showed up, I was just like, okay, you're entering a different kind of territory. And then when you find out it's a hamster, of course, other people, it might have worked for them. But I was like, you hype up this wise man monster of the forest, and it is a hamster. Like, what is this, a comedy? Are you trying to? Is this an isekai?
Yeah.
Is this what is the direction?
Yeah, there's a real big identity problem.
Once
With
again,
this
that
show.
word focus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
like it's yeah. Go ahead.
it's just so sad because there's potential. Like I
Yeah.
like the first 3 episodes. I like the last 3 episodes, but everything in between was just not doing it for me. It was
Fortunately, from what I understand, the next seasons are better, but that'll be for another
But
day.
I watched like the first 5 minutes of the first episode of the second season, and I wasn't really impressed. So we'll see.
We'll get there one of these days.
Yeah.
God. But
Yeah, in the next 10 years.
focus is what it lacked, and that's probably its downfall. I just can't.
Anyway, they brought their friend back,
Yeah.
and
With-
that was cool.
With 50 million gold or whatever, 500. I don't know, fucking a dumb number.
The
was a
effect was
big
cool.
room.
That 3D
Yeah.
effect they had was pretty cool, I think.
Yeah, it was. You know what is the real weird thing? Is that. So obviously, whenever you're 3D animation, like the computer, like between keyframes, will blend them together and like do that focus, that blend together. But like we talked about this in Kimono Friends too, it's like like 30 or 60 FPS instead of the 24 that is normal for all the other 2D animation. So it looks so much smoother and it's jarring, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah.
I think that the 3D got a little better about halfway through or around episode 8,
Yeah.
but it was still
Not great.
distracting. Just less so. And it may have just been that I got used to it. I'm not for
Yeah.
certain.
There's a
You know?
chance.
Yeah, I've heard that the animation of the next season doesn't really improve at all, and this is why Studio
That's a
Madhouse
stinky
doesn't do
pinky.
sequels.
You know what else I think is one of the biggest weaknesses of this show is I feel like this entire season was a very poorly done setup for other seasons, because at that last episode you see like a montage of all the characters that you technically met throughout the entire anime, like the big muscle man in the first like 4 episodes, and the scaredy boy from when Vampire Lady was like, I'm gonna eat you, and
Yeah.
like they set
No,
that
yeah.
up, they set everything else up there, and I'm just like,
Pino.
what are you doing? None of these people were relevant to anything that happened, and you're building this up, and then they reveal like a nation that's apparently the big bad. I'm just like, but wasn't
Yeah.
the point trying to find your friends? What
No,
is
They
also
probably
the-
didn't think there'd be another season because this is Studio Madhouse.
I mean, they got 3
well,
other seasons.
the thing is that when they tried to set it up, but they set it up in like episode 6.
It was
That's what like the angel thing was. Like that was the big bad, quote unquote, or like episode whatever.
And we don't
Fucking
even find out who
cares.
they are. They're like, we must be wary.
and then they don't tell you, so I forget. And then and then they showed at the end of the last episode, and I'm like, oh, these people. And then it doesn't make sense still because I forgot about everything that they said before. So it's like, what the hell?
It even destroys, at least for me, the whole fight at the end with his with his what was her name again? Could you please remind me? Scabadaba.
Her name is Skulltilla.
Shaltier?
Shaltier, thank you. His fight with Shaltier, that could have been, that could have been a little more emotional had it have the time to like build up, being like, hey, you and me are close buds, and like apparently,
well, I guess it did a little bit.
Off screen, she gets hypnotized. Off screen, a lot of things off screen happen. It's like, she betrayed us. I'm like, excuse me, what jump was this? I was just watching for 2 minutes, and what?
Yeah.
Like, it did not make any sense.
Well,
to me.
like that's one of the struggles about trying to adapt a light novel is because with manga you have a 20-page chapter about 6 panels per page.
It's basically a storybook.
And you have to have at least either a build up to the next episode or a conclusion to that set of pages. And with a light manga, you usually have longer chapters and stuff like that. So being able to trim it down's like an essential thing to do, and I just don't feel like Overlord did a very good job with this. Like, they just needed to focus on pacing a bit more and what they're including. I don't know,
They
man.
had it for the first couple episodes, but then they lost it and then didn't pick it back up until
the last episode. And even then they goofed it.
Yeah, they really did. And again, like, they had good ideas. They had fun ideas. They had things I wanted to watch. Good ideas. But it was like, nah, son. Let's
yeah, but they're like, what if we didn't?
Yeah. It's like, what if instead of developing these characters, let's put this body pillow with Albedo, we'll get the laughs.
Yeah.
You got me to laugh. But no, you understand what I mean, right? Like, there could have been something else there. I thought that was funny, though.
Like, I get it. Like, it's the identity problem again, because they don't know if they want it to be funny or to be taken more seriously. I don't know what they want me to feel watching this.
The deaths were gruesome, so like when I saw that, I was like, okay, like this is a mature show, and then it's like, hee funny, hee.
Touch my breast,
Whenever he shoves the sword straight down Shaltier's arm and it explodes. I mean, that was pretty damn cool, but also very gruesome, and like you said, it's a little conflicting because it's like, okay, what is this?
Even with Murder Chick,
well,
that was actually a real good scene I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Murder Chick, when she was like being held by
Clementine?
Momon. Yeah, Clementine.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you don't think I can kill you, right? I'm gonna let you suffer, and she's just like beating the crap out of him. But like she's losing her limbs because of that. She lost her teeth. I was like, yo, this is so cool. But there was no point in this. Like,
yeah, exactly. Like like, I guess you can get a more balance between, like, a drama and comedy. Like, for example, Space Dandy. Very comedy-centric, but they can still tug at your heartstrings when it needs to be.
And it's because they sell it at the start. Like,
yeah, because you got to come up front and be like, okay, this is how it's going to be. But, like, the first 2 episodes are, like, not even really focused on any fighting or anything. It's literally just, oh man, servers are shutting down, and now I'm sad, and now I'm stuck here.
And like, then him learning the game again, basically, and then they just yeet that out.
And also, like, I didn't think I was going to have this much to say about this fucking show, but
we passed the 30-minute mark.
Honestly, whenever they talk about, like, oh, I have to relearn all this stuff, like, that's a good way to more effectively show the audience what world you were in. And, like, I'm glad that they didn't stick too much time into pre-shutdown Yggdrasil or whatever.
Yeah.
To post-shutdown, but they still, like, had things that I'm like, oh, yeah, sure, I guess.
I mean, at first I thought they were just in Yggdrasil, but just like, it was just like a real world, but it's like, no, this is a different place, and it's like...
Yeah, that was weird, too.
I was just like, wait, what? I'm like, okay, this makes sense why you need an information gather now, but like...
But why did you transfer? What's the point of that?
Yeah, what was the point of moving everything in your castle, including yourself, your subordinates, and all the things you own, to a different place? You could have just stayed in that world. The game shut down, but you could have stayed there ruling that world or doing something. It would make more sense, especially looking for your friends and whatnot, or other players and so to speak.
I'm looking for my friend.
I'm looking for
It's
my
dumb.
clan.
It's dumb. There's too many plot lines that they wanted to put out and start, and they didn't have enough to carry the whole season.
And I'd be fine with either plot line that they'd follow. Just pick one.
It kind of feels like they weren't sure if they wanted to get all of those plot lines done in one season or if they wanted to stretch them out. And so they just kind of fumbled it.
I mean, if they wanted to get at least one good one, they could have focused on maybe Shaltir, or at least like shorten down like the whole, hey, you know these guys? They're going to die in 2 episodes, but let's learn about them.
Or like show more about whenever she got hypnotized. I want to know about that.
Like,
But
show me.
All happened off screen.
Yep.
And that was
The jump between the end of that of the alchemist stuff or like whatever, and the jump to Shaltir. I finished that episode. I click episode 9, and like first like after the song, I was like, wait, where's the resolution to like whatever happened like with the town? And I went back. I was like, did I miss something? Like I wasn't on my phone for too long. I go back and it's like, nope. They just forget that town ever existed and start a new story, and that bothered the crap out of me. I'm sorry. It was just not.
No.
Oh my god, I didn't want to get that riled up, but
Yeah, me neither, dude. But there's potential.
exactly, and that's probably why we're this just.
We're passionate
antsy
about
about it.
anime, okay?
I hate anime.
Guys, I hate it. Anime is a mistake. I'm
Anime is
It's awful.
Shut down the server,
gonna shut down the internet.
guys. The Patreon is no more.
Guys, please subscribe to our Patreon before we shut it down in a year.
The last
don't worry.
episode
We promise you'll be
of the
isekai'd
podcast.
somewhere else. Whoa, I'm on Skype now.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't forget about Yeats.
Oh god, Isekai was a good one.
I want to yeet Sakai this show out my fucking window.
I want to Yeatsukai into the characters section.
That's a good idea. Let's yeet
That was a
Sakai.
fucking flawless transition.
Let's just yeet right into it.
So, I suppose first off is Eins. Eins all gone.
He's got many names.
Momogora.
Momonga,
Yeah, he wears a lot of
Momon.
hats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Moemon.
wish I had more.
I liked his
hats.
armor design. I like that. He looked like Hector with
Yeah.
a helmet on from Fire Emblem. And that's what
Hector.
Hector Strong.
I
I'm
didn't
strong.
like it as much when he was 3D.
Oh
but
yeah.
I
Oh,
did
yeah.
like the
I know.
If that was a video game, it would look pretty okay. I mean, other than the fact that it's running in 24 frames a second.
Yeah.
But it looked pretty nice. The models were good, you know, but animation was until about episode 8. Then it got tolerable, a little better.
Momon
But-
himself was a good
I wanna
character, I
cry.
think, for the most part.
Yeah.
Like he was interesting, but there was just nothing to solidify like me saying, "Oh, dude, watch it for the MC," or "Oh man, this is like the best anime character." I'm just like, he's fun. His conflicting.
I like that he was the straight man on the outside, but on the inside, you know, sometimes he was like, "Oh fuck, I'm not a very good
Right.
godlike character," you know.
And you know what bothered me? Did they ever explain why, like, when he gets riled up or like aroused, that green aura just like calms him down? Like he'd get like this little like he was. There was one point where he was super mad, and then like he was surrounded by green, and like early on he was like, oh gosh, I'll bet it was boobies, and like he turned green. And he's like, oh shoot, the server's like calming down my body, like my bodily functions. I'm like, excuse me, what is this
Yeah, what the
SAO?
fuck
What's
is
going
that?
on?
I don't know.
God, they didn't even explain that. That's the worst. Oh my god.
I'll see if I can look it up.
Give a
Why
shit, dude.
does Momon turn green in Overlord, but only sometimes?
I'm sorry. That Momon turns green
For-
only sometimes. Is not
Control
on my
F
ballot.
green. No results for green at all?
Oh my
No
God.
green, zero green.
Alright, I guess we'll never know. Email us at funkyanimePodcast
If you
at
know.
gmail.com.
If you know.
If you know.
If you don't know,
If you know,
now you know.
If you know, come to my home and I'll slap you on your face.
On your cheek.
If you know it, email us. You don't have to tell us why. You just have to know it.
Yeah, just knowledge.
You know
is
what you
power.
win? You win the friends along the way.
Yeah. What you want of the friends along the way?
Y'all want to talk about Rubedo?
Yeah, sure. Albedo's fun.
She's a cutie.
Yeah.
She looks like Miriam from Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, and that made me like her more. Even though that came out later.
I enjoyed her loyalty, but I
Is
also
that what you call them nowadays?
Yes. I enjoyed her character because she was hee funny. But she was annoying. I didn't like it that much.
I'm gonna blow my nose and scream after.
Wow. You said she was annoying?
Oh, yeah, I mean, like, she really, I mean, it was in her character description, like, it was said she's a bitch, but, you know, like, I was just like, everything was fine, but why you gotta be so mean to the kids? Like, what do they ever do to you?
So rude.
Why you gotta be mean to
Don't
No
you
Chest
know I'm a
Vampire Lady? Like,
demon
dude,
too?
just because she likes your man, you already got into the bag.
So hateful.
Yeah, but she could step on me, it's alright. What?
Yeah, same. She's powerful.
She's powerful. I don't know how she'll reproduce with Momonga, but, you know, that was a funny bit that they had.
Yeah.
We need
Well, I suppose they have the shape-shifting sort of powers, so if they really wanted to make it work, I'm sure they could.
Probably.
I'm willing to suspend my disbelief.
I'm willing to think that that green aura thing that goes around Momonga won't allow him to have kids, so that's going to be fun.
That's sterilizing semen.
It's Mountain Dew,
Well, I guess
guys.
he's a
It's
skeleton.
just Mountain Dew. Don't forget, Mountain Dew destroys the army down there.
Yeah, see, he's a gamer. He's drinking Mountain Dew. That's what's calming him down.
Mm-hmm.
God, I want
That explains it all.
Can I get some Baja Blast?
Chug is clocked out. He's just clocked out.
You're not
Sheltier's
wrong.
cute.
You're not wrong.
Sheltier, I like Sheltier.
Sheltier's okay.
She was cool.
I liked,
her
I
demon
liked her
form was
better
super
when
scary.
she went.
Yeah, I
That
didn't
was
like
my
it when she was.
favorite.
I didn't like when she was like that.
It's
No, I
time.
liked her when she was like that.
I mean, she was super
For my-
strong, but I didn't like that.
It's time to get real lazy with doing this podcast and look at the trivia section of her character on the wiki.
I did
It's that time,
How
boys.
Dare you? How
It was
dare
funny
you?
that
I
she
did that.
put tissues in her boobies because she's flat.
Yeah, and she was
Guys,
like, "Oh,
flat
where'd my
guys.
chest go?"
Where'd my... Yeah, that was good.
Guys,
Flat.
flat is justice. How dare you?
Oh,
Guys,
fine.
my cell phone is flat, therefore it is justice.
It is justice. Man, Albedo is, has a
not-
fun character design. She looks like an apple. She looks
she
like an
kinda
apple
does.
with a stem.
Albedo? Or
You know what they say?
Self-a-tier.
Sephora.
Sephora!
Where is Momon? That's basically this anime. Where's Momon?
Where's my guilt, friends?
Where's Moemon?
I am not crying.
I am not mom.
I am not Momon.
Guys,
I didn't find anything in the trivia section.
guys, let's talk about Demiurge then. If you didn't find
Dude.
anything,
he
Who's
was
Demiurge?
not used enough.
no, he was.
Is he Glasses Man?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
Yo,
was
Glasses Man was
underutilized.
the best character, hands down. He was cool.
Well, I liked when he turned into an actual Lisa man.
I like when he flew with his buddy to the sky that one night. He's like, bro, you can't go at it alone. And then he went up with him, and then you never see him until he's like, what? You let him out of the castle? That was cool. But his design was cool. I like that.
Yeah, he looked cool. I was pretty satisfied with all the character designs. There wasn't any that I
Yeah.
didn't like.
Nobody was ugly. Or...
Typically, that's how anime
That
goes.
was horribly shallow of me. Nobody was badly designed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot. You know what was shit? You know what was really stinky?
The grandma.
Cactus, dude.
What was his name?
The
Was
the
he the
bug,
guy
the
that
blue
looks
bug
like
one?
the
blue bug one.
The blue
tall
bug one.
dude.
The what was that Pokemon in the Alolan Pokemon? The big one?
Yeah,
he
the one
looked
that
like
Guzman has?
Golspot or whatever.
Yeah,
the fuck
that's
his name
exactly
is.
Golspot. I liked him, but he wasn't.
Yeah,
didn't
but
do
he
much.
wasn't used.
He was just like, "I love you," and then you never hear him
He was like,
until he said,
"Wow,
"Ah."
that was cool."
He's your typical bro that just shows up to watch the fight and then leaves.
Yeah, that's me, dude.
kind of just what TN is now.
I'm here, but let me throw my missile. Huh? Okay, I'm gonna watch.
Okay, that was
Oh,
enough
my
for
arm.
today.
Where's Chaozu?
Goodbye, TN.
Goodbye.
Not again!
Goodbye, team.
I should have used my ult.
No, Tien, I'm just going to the hardware store.
Oh,
Just I'll be back soon. Jesus Christ. He just has PTSD of every time Chaozu says goodbye. He's like, ah!
He gets
quick, Hulk
separation anxiety.
I'm just going to the grocery store. What do you mean?
I'm just going to the bathroom, Tien. You can't come with me.
It's okay. I have a chair in there.
I have my books.
I have my boobies.
I can keep an eye on you with the one that's on my forehead.
I forgot. I forgot he had an eye.
He can use 2 eyes to read his book and the other to watch Chaozu poop.
I can read the light novel while I inspect your poop.
Gotta make sure his friend isn't gonna leave him again. Doesn't want him to get poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
We get distracted really easily.
It's
Well,
only
yeah,
when
because
it's
it's
a
a bad
bad
show.
anime.
Anyway, let's talk about
happens a lot.
the Flore the two Flora.
The twins?
Yeah, Aura and Mare.
Yo, the twins were
Yeah.
adorable.
They're pretty fun.
They were cross-dressing, but that's because
Once
their
again,
masters made them like
underutilized,
that.
but you know how that's how it be.
I like the interaction they had. It's like, yo, Momon is nice, and then
Yeah,
never
that was
again.
good. And then we don't talk about them.
Well, they're in the forest once. One of them is.
Oh yeah, and then it's like you remember that we fought at the second episode with God, what's her name? Scanty? No, that's
Panty?
what's her name?
Stalking?
No, that's a good
Shantae?
no, the vampire girl. Stan it. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I swear to God, I can't remember her name.
I don't remember.
Clementine?
No, the vampire girl.
Chaozu.
Whatever, the vampire girl. And
Alucard.
Yeah, it's definitely
Alucard.
Alucard.
No,
Khajiit.
As
the
weird
vampire girl and the relationship with the girl who dresses like a guy of the twins.
Simon Belmont.
They were like, I hate you, but at the end there was like, I actually like you, and I was like, there was no build up to that, only because
So
your
I don't
masters
care.
made you like that. That's cool. There was, I don't want to talk about this show anymore.
All right, let's rapid fire through these. There's
Guys,
Pandora's actor.
Pandora's
he was actually
actor's
cool.
a fun
Oh,
character.
he was fun. I didn't like him.
We
but he
actually
was
like him.
Yeah.
I really like whenever Ainz pulled him aside and was like, "Dude, you gotta stop
Dude,
this shit."
He's like, dude, please. Dude.
Dude, you're acting like a soy boy, dude.
Yeah, he's like, dude, what
Yeah,
the
dude.
fuck, guy?
acting like a fucking soy boy, dude.
Bruh, dude,
Boy, you're
what
some
the
kind of
fuck?
bitch. Yeah, that
There's
was
a
really funny.
hamster. I like the hamster.
Yeah, Hamusuke.
Hamster was
Hamster was,
alright. He's
The
all
wise
right.
king of the forest.
Yeah,
His build-up was cool, and then I'm a hamster.
yeah.
And that's
It's
it.
funny that-
Those were the only two.
Nope. What do you mean there was an old monk in the tomb of the undead? Nope.
Yeah, we don't
No.
care about him.
Those two dragons.
There's
a myth.
Henry. There's Inferia.
What was
who-
it? Nico? No, it wasn't Nico. What was her name?
That's Love Live.
What was the girl? What was the guy who was actually a girl? The mage.
Me?
Oh, whatever.
The guy with the hair.
The other guild team that Momon.
The one that got killed?
The one that lost. She died. I thought she just lost her eye.
What?
I guess they all died, didn't they?
Yeah, they were all zombies.
No, not the little
No.
girl. Little girl was alive and
What?
then died.
What are we talking? Oh!
What little girl?
Oh!
The one
I
who was
don't get
revealed to
who
be
it
a little
was.
girl.
I don't understand.
Whatever her name was, she was irrelevant. She was like, I hurt Momon's feelings, and then died.
Oh my
That's what
I
she-
hate it when I hurt someone's feelings and I die.
Yeah, I'll make it up to you, Mr. Momon. No, you won't. See you later. You're written off the show. Perfectly balanced.
Like everything should be.
I guess only other characters we really have are the villains, which
What-
Well, I don't
the
care
final
about-
battle was against Shaltier, who was a friend.
that armor
turned villain.
was kind of cool, but never
Yeah.
never saw that on her before. That was cool. Also,
Yeah, I think that was like phase 2 or something. but
Phase
there's
2.
Clementine. I like Clementine. She was cute. I really liked her face.
But she's like Toga from fucking Boku no Hero
yeah,
Academia.
but she's actually
Yeah, a little bit.
evil.
Well, Toga's more important to the story than this.
That's true.
Whoever her name was.
That's not really
Orange?
saying much.
Toga P. Toga P.
Orange.
I'm Brock.
I know.
Whoa,
I'll
whoa,
use my
whoa.
frying pan
As a-
as a drying pan.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey guys, how would you feel
Hello there,
if we did
Twip.
a whole? How would you feel
That was
if
Stewie.
the
That was just Stewie.
that was not Stewie? How would you guys feel if we did a whole podcast episode just doing banjo kazooie noises?
Guys, welcome to the Funky Anime Podcast. Welcome to the
Guys,
Funny
welcome-
Noises Podcast.
Yeah, guys, welcome back to the Funny Noise Podcast.
Wait, that's Crash.
No!
I heard
Ika
Ooga.
Bokum
I heard,
is not Crash.
I heard Ooga Booga.
I heard Ika Boka.
Yeah, it's Ika Bokum.
I'll just talk Simlish like The Sims.
Umna Fleebadoof. Shirne
Vegan, vegan,
Pablo!
Bullshit.
Ugen Fleebadoof?
Ooh, oh, wow, shall we?
Ooh, schmucko.
You can tell we didn't like this anime. You're still here.
Welcome to the
liked
46th edition of Who's the Best Girl, the part of the podcast where each contestant puts her choice Best Girl of the episode to duke it out for the title of Best Girl. Today, our contestants, once again, always, Pino, Garb, myself, and the Patreon, who you're each advocating for.
Oh my god.
Wow, you were really excited just then.
It's the only-
Pino,
Yeah,
go ahead.
the
because
only
we're
best
finishing
segment.
the episode.
God, who was that one character?
That's not what you should be asking about your best girl. I'm picking Shout here.
Picking shout to you.
I have Hamusuke.
I'll pick Albedo.
Hamusuke.
Yeah, it's Helmeppo.
Hamusuke.
Helmeppo.
And also the Patreon picked the hamster, so I...
Yeah.
I thought they picked 3D.
Well, 3D's an art style, not a character. So,
No, you're right. Fair.
okay, so who goes first?
I'll go
sorry
first.
that I stopped us in the middle of our funny Simlish joke, but
Dude, I'd play The Sims all day.
had to. Guys, we're gonna do a 24-hour live stream where what we do is that for 8 hours each we play The Sims, and
Can it
then
just be The Sims 1?
no,
I
The
have
Sims 2 for the
Oh.
Game Boy Advance.
Yo! Real talk, I have that game. I play it all the time. Real talk. That's the one where
All
they're...
the time?
Well, I play it every now and then, like when I remember it exists.
That's not all the time.
No.
Yeah, Pino, I can't believe you lied to us.
It doesn't matter. That one's where you're a movie star and of a TV show. You're a TV star,
Pavlov.
and so like
A TV movie show
and it's
star.
about aliens. It's called you're in Strange Town and like
What?
and like you have all
Stranger
the
Things.
people from the other Sims Game Boy titles like Dusty Hog and Giuseppe
The
Mozzarella.
Dusty Hog?
Yeah, he's a biker, but his name is Dusty Hog.
You never want to have a Dusty Hog. If you know
and you
what
get
I'm
Salty
saying.
Pete and his brother.
You don't
Pepper
want
Pete.
your Pete
What?
salty
Wait.
either.
Everybody shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You think that this is a bit?
gotta-
No, this is real. These are all characters.
We gotta
I'm
talk
telling
about
you.
Salty Pete. That is he a pirate?
No, he's a sailor.
Oh, okay. All right. That makes
He's
sense.
a sailor. He's like Overlord. That's what he says.
Man, that's good. Weren't we doing Best Girl?
Yeah, the song's already over.
Fucking God. I forgot to put in the song last episode, so hopefully I remember
Really?
this time. Yeah.
It's all right. I'll do the song.
Yeah.
Pino!
He does the first opening every time.
All right, I picked Albedo because she wears white, and that's a nice color, I think. She has horns, so like you can go like matador racing, I guess. And well, I mean, she won't love me because she was programmed not to. But you know,
Shit,
I can
that's
watch
right.
from a distance. You know, it's fine. I'm totally fine with that.
wait. I would like to pause this part of Best Grill to
Hi,
ask.
I'm Pino. You're probably
Pino.
wondering how I
You're
got
probably
here.
wondering.
Hey, Pino. So what you just indicated
Mhm.
is that you would like to be cucked.
No, I just want to stare
Yes,
from far
no,
away.
shush. If you are in a relationship, but then a skeleton man and bones, but your best grill. That's
Don't-
cucking.
Don't make me fake laugh.
That's
Skeleton.
cucking.
Do it.
That's cucking.
You think I'm stupid enough to get involved with a demon lord? At this point, I'm just happy we're friends. I'm a dirty human, and she is whatever she is, but she's there, and we're friends.
She's real cute.
I know when
pretty
I'm
good.
insulted. But yeah,
Momona.
she's
Am I
good.
cute?
She has a body pillow of Momonga naked somehow.
Well, it was just a skeleton.
She was all bones. Anyways, bare bones is what I meant to say. She is very forward, so if you stank, she won't tell you if you stank. You'd be like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Don't have to worry about any miscommunication. She'll tell you what's on her mind.
If
Yeah?
if you be yanking, she'll tell you.
Well, she'd be the
Pino
one
be
yanking,
yanking.
my man. Hey, Garb, what was your best girl?
I picked Shaltier because I like her colors.
Yeah, but she's a traitor.
she didn't mean to, as far as we know.
She's a traitor.
Well, we
If
don't
we don't
know.
Hey,
actually
hey,
know.
dude.
I
Who gets mind
Hey,
control,
dude.
dude? Come on. What are you, a scrub, dude?
Are you trashing my girl?
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Yeah?
dude. Square up,
believe
dude.
you.
I'm
You're
friends
trashing
with
my girl.
Albedo, dude. You know what? You know who she knows? Somebody stronger than me, dude.
Huh? So the Shelty.
I'll call her
go
boy.
there.
I'll call her boyfriend. I don't care, bro.
I will cross the street and punch you in the mouth.
Oh, dude, never mind. Have a good day, dude.
Eh.
What were those characters? Are we really that desperate to not talk about this show?
Yeah.
Anyway, Shaltier was good. She's cute.
I liked her design. Her
she-
color scheme is
she-
real good.
Yeah, she put up a good fight. Mm-hmm. She had a good strategy.
She's a little
of being
insecure,
able to
though,
heal.
Just love your body,
Well, who isn't, man?
Me.
You know?
You know what? You're right.
Yeah.
I hate my fingernail.
Dude,
Just one?
You know,
Just one.
I've seen some gnarly fingernails in my time, but yours were fine.
Thanks.
You know, I don't have anything else to say.
I thought you were going to say I don't have any fingernails.
I have none. Hey, guys.
They were yanked. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I picked us in the Patreon pick Hamusuke.
I didn't like
don't know how to
Hamusuke.
fuck. I liked Hamusuke purely because she's a giant hamster.
Oh, yeah, she's a she. I'm sorry. Never mind. I love you.
Yeah, how dare you? How dare you, Miss
this is
Jetner,
one of
my
the-
best girl?
I mean, I'll
This
still
is-
insult Musuke till the
You're
end of
shit
time.
talking my big grill.
Hey, y'all get him. He doesn't agree with my opinion.
Hey, fuck you.
Oi, Josuke. I accidentally deleted my cock.
I deleted my cock.
Whoever made that meme, thank you so much.
Guys, if you're still here and you're listening to this podcast, we appreciate your time. We appreciate your effort. What are you doing here?
We appreciate your time, but maybe don't respect it.
If you happen to like this anime, I'm so sorry.
I mean, it was good.
It was good.
It was okay.
It wasn't
There was-
awful, but it wasn't great.
And that's why we're trashing it so much, because there was there was a point where I was like, yes, I'm in, and then they were
They
like,
pulled
wait,
me
did you
right
say,
back out.
Did you say you're in, dude? Nah, get out, dude. We don't like you. Yeet.
Yeet.
That's what happened. That's exactly. And then they're like, wait, no, we want you back. Yoop.
Yoop. Yoop. Is that
That's
the opposite of a yeet? Is a yoop?
You.
Oh, Soldier Boy, yoop me.
Oh,
Oh my god.
How do you outro Best Girl again?
Well, if you think we're all friggin'
hamster's
idiots,
good. No, first off, hamster good,
hamster sucks.
and that's it.
Hamster sucks. I'm sorry.
Hamster good.
Hamster sucks. Can't even
Hamster
recognize his
good.
own owner. How is he gonna
Damn,
recognize you
Tony.
when you wear a sweatshirt,
First,
dude?
a girl.
How is she gonna
First,
even recognize
she's a
you when you
girl.
wear a sweatshirt with a hood on?
She can't even mate with her own kind.
That's not my child.
Da, 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 da. That's what I do when I put on a sweatshirt with my hood on.
It makes me feel like I'm thin. It makes me feel like I'm so cold.
Guys,
This is one of the rare instances where we actually all picked females.
Yeah.
Guys, the
And
sun
not
is
an anime
the
dog?
sun
Inanimate.
is shining. The birds are chirping. On days like this, anime like you should be
Deserves to die.
rotting in my watch list.
In my watch later.
Yeah, in my watch later, dude. Anyway, if you want to talk to us, email us. But we actually do have email.
This is my favorite section.
Hey
Is it
guys,
fuck you, Pino?
Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Fuck You Pino, 7th edition.
Remember,
Fuck You Pino.
I'm
Okay.
undefeated. I'm undefeated.
Remember,
at this
Pino
point.
is undefeated, but Pino has to answer after every detail. Garb can jump in whenever he feels like, but even if he gets it right, Pino still wins. So,
That's the name of the game.
This is
I'm not a rapper.
This character is a bear.
Okay, is this from We Are Bears from that Cartoon Network show?
I can't
We're
answer that.
we bear
make
bears?
a,
Bear
make
bears.
a make a choice.
This is the polar bear.
No.
Coca-Cola polar bear?
This bear has it's like Two-Face but over its entire body.
Oh, okay, it's that Danganronpa character. Was that
What's the name?
Monka Momonga.
Monokuma.
Guys.
You're close
Way to
enough.
bring it together, Pino.
Dude.
Good job, Pino.
Bang!
Pino,
Undefeated.
Undefeated.
Thank, I love to. I want to thank my creator. I want to
Yeah.
thank Einstein Gold.
I want to thank my creator, my mom and dad.
Thanks for that one night. That's all we needed, boys. We
No-
made it.
Boys, we did it.
I won.
That one night followed by subsequently by 9 months.
Hey man, it was
awful.
a long wait. You know, it's just like waiting for the presidency. You can't get in there yet. You know.
You gotta wait, dude.
Yeah.
9 months.
Luckily, I haven't
Oh
gotten
my God,
impeached
water
yet,
just
so I'm
went
still
up my
hanging.
nose.
Wait, Pino.
Hmm?
Don't you have a peach figure?
No, I said impeached.
Well, I'm gonna have to give you one to take it away, and then I will impeach you.
Aww. I didn't want to scream.
I don't have anything else to talk about. I don't have any fingernails.
That was
Guys.
that was the fastest email. That was the fastest episode. That was the fastest we lost track of time. That was the fastest our brain cells died.
That's a Garb episode, all right.
No, don't worry. I
No
love Garb.
brain
Garb
cell.
episodes are my favorite.
Garbs are not my favorite.
They're not my favorite either.
What?
Pino episodes are my favorite.
No, I like both of your episodes more.
I like your episodes.
No, the only good episode was the silent voice.
The only good episode was the first Boba Bo. Everything was downhill from there.
What do you mean? It's only our first day. There's our
We've been doing
Bojo.
this for years, dude.
Bojo
I
counter
really
up.
have been doing this.
Did we say JoJo? Ba-dum, pa.
Jojo,
We did
ha,
it.
woo.
Yeah.
We actually
No,
did.
we
We said
didn't. I
Oi
was-
Josuke.
Oh, we did say,
Oh, yeah,
"Oi,
that's a good point.
Josuke." I accidentally
Erased my
erased my
cock.
cock again. Hey, guys. Sign us out, Garb.
No, we haven't even ranked the show, dummy.
Oh, shit. I always forget.
Guys,
my God.
remember when we were talking about earlier? This is off camera stuff. We were like, man, we're finally becoming a competent podcast.
We are not. There's no way in hell.
As soon as we mention it, we go straight downhill.
We're like,
again.
oh, Josuke.
The only the only
Pino rate the show.
the last thing that will happen now is we'll get a 4th season of Overlord or something after this episode airs.
No, we'll get a 5th season of Overlord. They'll skip 4.
Oh.
What's wrong with the number 4, man?
It's unlucky.
So,
I don't like it.
you know,
Shoutouts to our Patreon.
shout out to our Patreon.
Guys,
Why do you give us money?
shoutouts to Cosmos and Sid the Sloth for
Give-
being
and
our
he's a
top
good boy.
tiers.
What about
Nope, that's not. Nope,
what about
Nope,
me though?
can't say
no
it.
one else.
They
No.
spun the wheel. Remember?
Oh yeah, I can't say it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
You-
not allowed to either.
Yeah,
I'll try to say it right now.
I'll try to say it. I mean,
Also,
you can say
guys-
it.
Came
Shep
out
would
as
just
a-
cut it out.
What am I cutting out?
Yeah.
Whenever we say the guy's name.
No, we
Yeah.
can't. Also, my girlfriend just messaged me and said, "How dare y'all call me out on the podcast?" Well, we called you out again. You pay us money. So how dare you?
That's not. I apologize.
She's in for a real.
She's in for a
Awakening.
real awakening, dude.
Dude, I love Fire Emblem Awakening. Not really.
Heroes.
I love awakening the Pillar Men.
I really like when we don't rank the podcast.
Okay.
I gave it a 3.2.
Wow,
Jesus Christ, that's high.
that's kind of
Pino?
high. Well, as long-winded, it's only a 2.8.
Yeah.
I don't even have
Wow.
the time to long-wind this one. There was just a lot of things they could have done better. I was in.
Yeah.
You know what? No, I'll be nice. I'll give it a 2.9.
Yeah.
Wow, you're so generous.
I'm also giving it a 2.9.
I'm just upset that it could have been better.
Are you upset?
I am not upset.
There's so much potential. Like, we always say that. And, like, I'm just like, well, you could have done more. And, like, they didn't. So I'm like, well, fuck this, I guess.
And there's a lot that goes into making a show. You know, it could be creative differences between a director and the animators.
It could
you
even
know,
be the
there's-
oversaturation of isekais out there. I mean, me
Yeah.
and Chuck were talking about it earlier too. Like,
Yeah, the oversaturation is, like, the reason why I rank this so low. Because there's been a million other isekai.
and there's like
And
more
like
than
isekai that do it better.
yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of them.
And we were talking, like, back when, like, Sword Art first released, like, watching that was, like, crazy.
That
Because
was-
you're like, that's never happened.
I've never
like,
seen
I've
it.
They
never
die in the
seen
game,
something
they
like
die
that.
for real.
If you die in the game, you die in real life.
And it was.
And then I
it's a
realized-
magical moment. That was a magical moment.
Yeah. And then anime was changed
Konosuba?
forever. Guys,
Yes.
Konosuba good,
That was
though.
the lowest point.
Okay, how dare you? How dare you?
Okay, fine.
Pino.
This was a lower point. I'll agree then.
Thank you.
But they're
Jesus
about
Christ.
they're about the same.
They're not about the
They're
same.
about the same.
I'm
I
gonna
mean, they
eat
are
your
combined in
pants.
that trashed show. What is it called? Isekai Quartet.
Yes, we're gonna have to watch at least
I-
one of the other shows. I know ReZero's one of the other ones. And
I
then
want to
don't
watch
know what
the
other one-
lolly military girl.
Huh?
That's the
Wait
one.
a
That's the other
second.
show.
Wait a second.
Well, I don't know her name, but
the
she's
hell?
like German.
Oh,
The one
why
with
does
the.
that ring a bell?
I think
Her name is Yujo Senki.
Oh,
That's the name of the show.
I'll find
I've
it,
never
yeah.
heard of it.
I heard is good.
I heard it was okay.
Senki.
Anyway,
This
sign us
girl.
out, please. Someone.
duh. So
I'm crying.
this was a super gamer episode of the Funky Anime Podcast.
Uh-huh.
I was Garb, your warrior leader of this guild. I don't have anything funny to say.
I'm quitting the guild.
Yeah. Ah,
Oh
fuck.
no!
I'm gonna go play.
Chuck, are you staying?
I
I'm
don't know.
gonna play Gun Gale online.
Oh, can
Oh,
I
you-
play with you?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
We lost him, boys.
Time to log out.
And at that moment,
Well-
Garbalax was yeeted into an isekai. We never heard from him again.
Thank God. Hey guys, thank you for listening to the Anime Podcast. If you didn't know and didn't listen to the last episode, we are watching K-On! Next. Thank
God.
freaking Jesus Christ, we're watching a
He-
good show.
I got Yoded back.
Guys,
Yeah.
welcome back.
The power of
The
cute
power of
girls
K-On!
and K-On!
Music and K-On!
Yeah.
Anyway,
and cute girls on my side.
anyway, guys, we're fucking watching K-On! And get pumped. K-On!'s so freaking good.
I never
anyway,
watched it, but I hope it's
bruh,
good because
you're
it's got.
Oh, you
going-
haven't seen it?
No.
Oh,
Pino,
dude,
you're
this
going
is
to
gonna be so good.
Pino, you're going to shit your pants. Anyway, this has been the Funky Anime Podcast. Thank you for listening.
I'm sorry for the episode.
Tell your mom to not watch Overlord.
Yeah.
Tell
Tell
your
her-
mom to watch K-On! And that you love her. Also.
The best way to tell your mom you love her is to make her not watch Overlord. Thank you. Have a great night.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
The Funky Anime Podcast is a program made by Upchucked, Garbalax, and Pino Play, and you can find Chuck at Upchucked Gaming on Twitter and Upchucked on YouTube. You can find Garb at Garbalax on Twitter or Garbalax on Twitch. You can find Pino at PinoPlan2 on Twitter and PinatoPlan2 on Twitch. Music made by Garbalax, editing by Chuck, audio mastering by Garbalax, moral support by Pino. You can find us on Patreon at patreon.com/3Weebros, and make sure to check out our YouTube channel, 3Weebros, so you can find our latest content. Thank you.